Hello guys, in this lecture we are going to discuss the proof of trigonometric limit x goes to 0 sin x upon x equals to 1 with the help of Sandwich theorem. So let us move to statement of the Sandwich theorem. Sandwich theorem. This theorem is also known as skew-split theorem. Sandwich theorem or skew-split theorem. The statement of the theorem is let fx, gx and hx are three functions satisfying fx greater than equal to gx less or equals to hx for all values of x in the neighborhood of the point x equals to a. Okay, till now what we are given that fx, the graph of fx lies above the graph of gx and lies below the graph of hx in the neighborhood of the point x equals to a. So if we think about graphically, then the graph of hx is something like that and the graph of gx is like this. The upper graph is y equal to hx and the lower is y equals to gx, and the graph of fx is squeezed between these two graphs, something like that, y equal to fx, and this is a point x equals to a. Then from the graph it is clear that in the neighborhood of the point x equals to a, neighborhood means just left and just right, in the neighborhood of the point x equals to a, the graph of fx is squeezed between these two graphs gx and hx. Then by Sandwich theorem, limit x approaches to a, gx is less or equals to limit x approaches to a, fx is less or equals to limit x approaches to a, hx. This is actually the statement of Sandwich theorem. Now we talk about the particular case of this theorem. If limit x approaches to a, gx equals to L, and limit x approaches to a, hx equals to L. Suppose gx and hx have the same limit at x approaches to a, then this result, then one implies limit x approaches to a, fx is also equals to L, and which is very much clear from the graph. If we move towards a on either of the graph, either gx or hx or fx, all functions approaches to the same height. Suppose this height is L, all function approaches to the same height L, and therefore we can say that when x approaches to a, the limiting value of fx is also equals to L. Okay, this is the statement of Sandwich theorem. Now we prove the trigonometric limit x goes to 0 sin x upon x is equals to 1. Here the angle x is measured in radians. To prove this, first we draw a unit circle centered at origin. Suppose O is the center of the circle and A and B are two neighboring points on this circle. Connect AB, and suppose this called AB subtends angle x radians at the center of circle. Draw tangent at A. Draw tangent at A and extend OB. Extend OB, and suppose OB intersect the tangent at point C. OB intersect the tangent at point C. Then clearly the triangle OAC is right angle triangle. Triangle OAC is right angle triangle because OA is radius and AC is tangent, and we know that tangent is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. Using triangle OAC, tan x equals to what? Tan x equals to AC upon OA. But OA, the radius of circle is what? 1. OA is 1, OB is 1, because we already assumed that this circle is a unit circle, means radius is unity. This will imply the length of AC. The length of AC is what? OA is 1 unit, length of AC becomes tan x. Now we can clearly write the area of sector. Area of sector OAB is greater than area of triangle OAB. Also, this is less than area of triangle OAC, right angle triangle OAC. But we know that the area of sector is what? Half into r square into theta. R is radius, here radius is 1, and theta is the central angle. Here the central angle is x. This is greater than area of triangle OAB. Two side 1, 1 is given, and the included angle is x radian. Therefore, the area of triangle OAB is what? Half into 1 into 1 into sin x. And OAC is a right angle triangle, so its area is half into base into height AC. AC is what? Tan x. Half is cancelled out. Therefore, from here we get very important inequality: sin x is less than x is less than tan x. This is very, very powerful inequality, and it is used in more than 1000 problems in calculus. And this inequality holds true for all values of x between 0 to pi by 2. Beyond pi by 2, tan x becomes negative. Therefore, tan x is less than x. So this inequality holds true for x belongs to open interval 0 to pi by 2. If we draw the graph of these three functions between 0 to pi by 2, then sin x is something like that, concave down, and y equals to x is dominating over sin x. This is y equal to sin x, y equal to x is dominating over sin x, and y equal to tan x is concave up, and it is actually the boss of these two, y equal to tan x. Now we have to prove the actual limit, so divide by sin x, we get 1 less than x upon sin x less than 1 upon cos x. Okay, inverting this inequality, we can write sin x upon x is greater than cos x is less than 1. Move to the next page. Taking limit x approaches to 0. Therefore, this will implies limit x approaches to 0, cos x is less or equals to limit x approaches to 0, sin x upon x is less or equals to limit x approaches to 0, 1. But what about this limit? Limit x goes to cos x is 1. This is also 1. Hence, by sandwich theorem, we can say limit x goes to 0, sin x by x equals to 1. Hence, we are done.